Yeah, and as mentioned, long weekend travel that I was just talking about here. BC ferries very busy. You've got a 3 sailing wait for Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay. Horseshoe Bay to departure. Also, that is a 1 sailing wait. And Tsawwassen to Southern Gulf Islands, that is filling up pretty quick throughout the day for you. If you are taking a ferry over to one of the islands, we'll take a look at the border here. That is starting to pick up some volume as well. I'd say about less than 15 minutes for all of the borders for you. And we'll just hop over here, over to the Okanagan Connector. Just a nice picture, everything moving well. And and if you are heading out of town, just a reminder to watch your speed and be safe. That's your guitar traffic.
Good. Let's check in with Erin now to see how traffic is flowing in Metro Vancouver. We know it's busy at the ferries, but what about the roads?
Certainly. We do actually have some trouble at the Port Mann Bridge. So if westbound Highway 1 is in your commute this morning, well, we love to hear that for those through lanes. We'll move west, just west of the Port Mann Bridge here. The Patello Bridge, it is quite steady off of King George, as well as Scott Road northbound as you make your way into New Westminster. Southbound traffic, you have no delays out of New West, so it looks good there. Massey Tunnel starting to pick up a bit of volume. Southbound, it's just backed up just north of Steveston Highway. Northbound traffic out of Delta is moving well for you right from the 17A. And as we have been talking about, I'll just touch on the BC ferries. A 3 sailing wait there for Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay. Horseshoe Bay, a 1 sailing wait. Tsawwassen to Southern Gulf Islands, also 1 sailing wait. That's your guitar traffic.
All right, wonderful. Thanks, Erin.
Yeah, and the roads are starting to pick up a lot of volume. We're also seeing a bit of volume at the border, so I will get to that here in a moment. But for at the Port Mann Bridge and those exit lanes, if you're heading that way, we'll go further ahead here on Highway 1. This is westbound, just along Highway 1 in Burnaby. There is a stall, but it's off to the shoulder between Kensington and Gallardi. But you are seeing a slight slowdown. So once you do make your way past that collision at the Port Mann Bridge, expect a slight slowdown making your way toward the North Shore. We'll head over to the borders now. Peace Arch border crossing as well as Pacific Highway. Those are both about a half-hour wait for you this morning. Sumaster, you're seeing about a 5-minute wait, and Linden one, that one is not open quite yet. Massey Tunnel, southbound traffic. It is busy out of Richmond. Northbound traffic steady right from the 17A. That's your guitar traffic.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we'll take a look here at the roads for your Friday morning commute. We are still dealing with this trouble here in Coquitlam, westbound along Highway 1. This is in the exit lanes, so you can see volume is very, very heavy, and it is moving quite slow. Those through lanes, that is moving perfectly fine. But again, there is that collision just at the west end of the Port Mann Bridge. So quite slow out of Surrey if you are taking those exit lanes. And we will move over here to the Massey Tunnel. Southbound traffic is quite busy for the 99. Lots of people heading to the ferry this morning, as Andrea was reporting earlier. So you are seeing volume southbound on the 99. It's busy from just south of Blundell. So very busy there for the Massey Tunnel. And we'll just take a quick look here at the borders, starting to pick up a lot of volume. Pacific Highway, about a half hour, and same thing for Peace Arch. That's your guitar traffic.
All right, thanks, Erin. Let's bring in Erin now with a look at traffic. Erin, what's the latest?
Yeah, Sonia, Jason, things are starting to pick up out there, but we do have some good news, which I'll get to in just a second. But yeah, quite a busy area. With more on that, all right, very busy area. And we will take a look here at the Port Mann Bridge. Now, some good news. There was a collision earlier. That has since been cleared, so things are free flowing. It is moving well there for westbound traffic, just as you're making your way into Coquitlam. So traffic has recovered quite well out of Surrey. Now, Highway 99 looks good out of Delta northbound as you're making your way into Richmond, but southbound traffic very, very busy. It is backed up to Blundell. Lots of people heading to the ferries this morning. That's your guitar traffic.
Good stuff. Thanks so much, Erin.
How your roads are looking. Erin, you've been keeping watch on everything. What's the latest?
Yeah, I certainly have. There are actually a few new issues here that we're going to talk about, Sonia and Jason. Out in Langley, the Langley bypass has been shut down due to an incident both directions. It is blocked between 56th and Glover Road. So something to keep in mind. You'll have to take that part of the Langley bypass out of your commute and go around. So hopefully we'll have more details on that for you. The Massey Tunnel southbound is very busy. We've been talking about this a lot this morning. A lot of people are heading toward the Tsawwassen ferry terminals to catch a ferry this morning. So you are seeing big delays southbound on the 99 right from about, I'd say, Blundell. It is quite busy and steady into the Tube. Northbound traffic just a little backed up right from the 17A. So not too bad there out of Delta. And we'll look at the Stanley Park Causeway northbound through the Stanley Park Causeway rather, right off of West Georgia. It is quite steady there as well. That's your guitar traffic.
Okay, thank you so much, Erin.
All right.
Talking about white spot in a good way.
Because the Lions are feasting in Victoria right now as they get ready for the big Touchdown Pacific game coming up tomorrow.
Okay, so after practice yesterday, the hungry players blitzed the local white spot restaurant. All of the players have a Lions appetite, but some of the big O-line and D-line guys, they take it to the next level, and you definitely do not want to get between them and their white spot meal.
1 house salad, 4 Caesar salads. I had a full rack of ribs. I had a burger and a half, the bacon one, bacon cheddar. I had 1 chicken bacon burger, some poutine, full rack of ribs, 2.5 milkshakes.
We could have done more. At least 2 burgers each, but we're in a bit of a time crunch. We got to get back.
So hopefully the Lions are fueled up for their big game with the Red Blacks at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
That was a crime scene.
That was like, I thought he was describing food for the whole table.
Yeah.
That was just for him.
And not just washing out with water. There's milkshakes there. There's everything.
How do you not feel so heavy? After, I couldn't play a game after that.
I'm surprised Janauer and Trevor didn't join, or the Moj and Julio.
Those 2 guys, Moj and Julio, when they did the Kamloops, they were in the restaurants up there feasting too. I know that for sure. Anyway, that looks like fun. And the double J there.
Yeah. Craving white spot now.
Good stuff.
Have a wonderful long weekend, everyone. We're here on Monday.
Bye.